my lovely Scorpios. How are you? How are you really? So, we're gonna go ahead and dive into your general reading for the month of August 2022. I pray that all is well with you guys, okay? We're gonna see what messages we can get out from Spirit. This is your advice, intuitive guidance, and what you can expect for the month of August, okay? Hopefully my background music is not too loud. I'm trying to talk as loud as possible so that way that y'all can hear me. Okay? Alright. So I'm gonna shuffle one more time. Okay? One more time. And that's it. Alright, so what can my lovely Scorpios expect in the month of August? What type of advice do we have? Just had in my mind something about travel. A lot of you guys could be getting out and like traveling or moving away from like where you are, okay, or going out to events more, going to places that you haven't been before, okay, getting out more, okay. We got the Seven of Cups, okay. Some of you could be exploring your options, okay. Whether this is about like looking at different houses, different cars, different people, okay. All right. I like to say this Queen of Cups for you guys, okay? So some of you could be like working out more, really focusing on like your self-image, building your confidence up, okay? Now the energy that I'm really seeing here, I'm gonna pull another. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we also have this Strength card in reverse, Scorpio. Okay, so I'm saying, Scorpio, that a lot of you, you're trying to come out of a situation that may not serve your highest good anymore. Okay, whether this is a job or a relationship or a marriage, maybe even a friendship, okay, or a toxic family dynamic, okay. But with this Ten of Wands in reverse, okay, and this Seven of Cups, and also with the Strength card in reverse, okay, a lot of you could find that on your path of moving forward, you kind of like stumble over your feet a couple times, or if you're trying to move on in life, you may think of this person or reminisce of what it's like to have them around, and honestly, with this King of Pentacles, a lot of you guys could have been on a job or in a relationship or marriage for a really long time, and now that you are kind of like moving forward or even like exercising your independence more, you may not so much as struggle with that, but it's kind of like if we've been in a partnership for a really long time and then we have this opportunity to be our own person, make our own decisions, that does kind of put us on shaky grounds a little bit, okay? So for some of my Scorpios, that could apply to you where you're coming away from a job or a relationship or a marriage that you have been in for a really long time, and it's like now you're trying to move forward and um, explore your options, move on to better, but there's this sense of unfamiliar, what's the word, unfamiliarity or something like that. I think y'all know what I'm trying to say, okay? Just imagine like if you grew up in a house and you've been in that house like all your childhood and you become an adult and it's time to move on. It's just like, where am I supposed to go now? And then when you get there, it's just like, this feels really weird. Y'all hold on. I'm going to try to put my music back on. But yeah, I see a lot of you guys, though, you could be like seriously like reminiscing or thinking back over the past. Honestly, a lot of you, you could have been forced to move on. Okay. And it honestly looks like it was a job or relationship or marriage that you really did not want to get out of, but it's like you may have actually had to. Okay, and it's like now you're trying to find that happiness, trying to carry on, trying to better your health, trying to, substitute this job, this person, just trying. Okay, and I will say, Scorpio, that in the month of August, I would say to give yourself credit Okay, as long as you're trying, okay, that's honestly all that matters. Okay, some of you with the strength card in reverse, you could kind of be like beating yourself up, like, why am I not moving on soon enough? I don't know if I'll ever find a job like this one that I'm leaving, and just really beating yourselves up. So I would just say, Scorpios, to appreciate the baby steps that you're taking, okay? And also know that it's okay for you to feel a little uncomfortable. It's okay for you to feel a little out of place, okay? Because a lot of you have seriously been on a job for a really long time and you're coming away from it, or whether it's a relationship, marriage, okay? But it's something that you're coming out of that you have invested a lot of time into, or a lot of energy, or a lot of money, okay? And also for some of you, you could be like business owners to where you had a business and it's like maybe you grew uninterested with it, okay, or the stock they may have went down, or business may not have been doing so hot for you. So it's like now you may be taking your money elsewhere or restarting. I just get the energy of like restarting, okay, starting all over, whether it's with another house, a new car, new friends, moving to a new neighborhood. It's just I'm getting that you guys are in the process of moving into the unknown. Okay? And it's almost as if Scorpio almost calls you guys Aquariuses. So you could be connecting with an Aquarius or getting away from one. But what I have here is that you guys are like moving forward and you're trying to find your place. Okay, that's what I was really trying to get at. Okay, it's like you guys are trying to find yourself. You're trying to find your own identity. You're trying to find out, who am I? What do I like? What do I want to go? What do I want to do with my life? And honestly, for some of you, you could have, once again, with this Six of Cups, you could have seriously, um, I just keep getting it like you guys may have been really used to where you are coming from, you know, like a childhood home. I just keep getting that case scenario, okay? You grow up in a house that you've been on for a really long time, and then all of a sudden you're an adult, and it's time to, find new friends. You move away from the neighborhood where you made all your childhood friends, and it's just like, where am I supposed to go now? What am I supposed to do now? Especially with this Seven of Cups, okay? So a lot of you could be embodying this energy of anxiousness, nervousness, like, okay, what am I supposed to do now? I don't have this person anymore. I don't have this job anymore. And I was expecting this to be long term. I was expecting to be on this job for the rest of my life. I was expecting to, have this business blooming. I was expecting things to go a certain way. But now I'm being forced into a whole nother path. Like, what am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to come from this place of confusion, anxiousness, nervousness to standing my ground, feeling comfortable in my environment, comfortable in my skin, comfortable with where I am in life, comfortable with who I am? Like, how do I transition from this timid energy to this fierce energy? What do I need to do? And I honestly see in the month of August, Scorpios, that that's what you guys will really be working on, okay? Becoming more assured of yourself, becoming more confident, working on your self image, working on making new friends, establishing, what is it? Establishing yourself where you are, okay? Making a new home, okay? And finding your true identity, okay? Because with this Six of Cups, y'all, I'm gonna show this to y'all so y'all can see what I'm talking about right here, okay? Excuse my daughter in the background, but we have here this Six of Cups, okay? This little boy, he grew up with this puppy, okay, and now he's a grown man, and the dog, it has gotten older too. So it's like you guys are coming out of a partnership. A lot of you, honestly, this could have been a codependent relationship, to where you felt like you needed to be with this person, or you felt like you needed this job, or you felt like you needed this business partnership, okay? And it's like the universe is like, no, you don't need these people. So I'm going to put you in an unknown environment so you can learn how to stand on your own 2 feet. So you can know that you are whole on your own. Pretty much just like, I think it was Sagittarius that I did that same reading for. Or was it Krabby Crew? I forgot. But it's like their goal was to fill their cups up to where they know that they are whole alone, And it's like Scorpios, that's pretty much what you guys are learning here in the month of August. You don't need that business partnership. You can run your business by yourself. You are good enough. Not that you need that relationship or marriage. You are whole and complete by yourself, within yourself, to yourself, for yourself, okay? And it's like that may be why the universe caused this to crumble because you guys may have grown comfortable. And honestly, that's like the worst thing we can do on our spiritual journey is to become complacent to where we're like, this is how things are, this is how it should be for the rest of my life. I expect it to always be this way, and we fall into a routine. And sometimes we start to take things for granted. It's like we know we'll be with this person, so we kind of slack off a little bit, or we know we'll have this job, so we kind of slack off. And it's not until things are like ripped underneath our feet where we're like, oh my goodness. And honestly, that could apply to some of my Scorpios where you may have grown comfortable on a job or relationship, and you may have, slipped up and slacked up a little bit, and that's okay. And that may have been why you lost this relationship, this marriage, or this job. And it's kind of like the message here is to never grow comfortable, never take things for granted, okay? And outside my window, it's actually two butterflies. I saw them earlier, like I see the creepiest of things. But it's two butterflies. They're dancing around with each other. Earlier, when I got out my car, it's two butterflies, okay? So, for a lot of you Scorpios, you honestly may have felt like you needed a person to feel whole and complete. You may have felt like you needed this relationship or marriage. And it's like the universe was like, no, you don't. So I'm gonna put you in this spot right here by yourself, put you in the corner by yourself until you can grow comfortable with your own company. Until you know that you are enough by yourself. Or if it's a job, okay, that maybe you're on for a really long time and you felt like that was the only way of living, the only way that you could provide. And it's like the universe is like, no, you're not confined to just this job. You are more than this job. And it's like the universe is blessing you guys with the opportunity to see that in this month. There's more opportunities out there. And with the Seven of Cups, it's like that's like the main point of the month of August to let you know that you have options. You don't have to settle. Honestly, with this codependent relationship, you may have settled for a job or a relationship or marriage that wasn't serving you anyway, Scorpio. But once again, when we're coming from this empty cup, I keep talking to all the zodiac signs about that because this is real, okay? When we're coming from this empty cup, y'all, we don't care what we're being served. We accept any type of treatment when our cup is empty. Okay? Hold on, y'all. Let me put my music back on. But when our cup is full, and it can only get full if we can admit that it's empty and if we take time out to fill it. Okay? But when we do fill it, that's when we can start being all bougie. That's when we realize I got options. That's when we realize I don't have to accept this. I don't have to settle for this. It's plenty more fish in the sea. It's more jobs out there. It's more people out here. I don't have to accept what's being served to me. So honestly, Scorpio, this is like the month of you realizing it. You don't have to settle. This is a month of realizing that you are whole and complete by yourself. This is a month of realizing, like I don't have to, you know, I'm more than this. And honestly, for some of you Scorpios, it's like the universe is opening you up to other options so that you can kind of compare what you're coming away from. Because you guys may have been on a job, a relationship, a marriage for so long that you may have grown comfortable with how things were, but it's not until you explore these other options where you realize, like, oh, wow, that was an abusive marriage. oh wow, this job wasn't paying enough, but when you're in it, when we're in a situation, we get adjusted to it. It's like we kind of become, um, what's the word I'm looking for, y'all? Not complacent, um, numb. We kind of become numb to, no, not even numb. What's the word, y'all? Immune. That's the word, immune. If we have been in a relationship or a marriage or on a job that was not treating us well or, matching our, value, once we deal with it for so long, we become immune to it. We start not to realize how bad we're being mistreated or how bad we're being cut short on our job. And it's not until we get cut loose from that and look at these other options where we realize, like, oh, wow. That's when we start to realize, like, I see why I had to get away from this. I get it. I understand. Okay? So, yeah, Scorpio, August is a month of exploring your options, realizing you don't have to settle, knowing that you are whole and complete on your own. Okay? Compare and contrast. But when we've been in a situation on a job for so long and we're used to things being a certain way, like for instance, if you're in a marriage and you're used to your partner yelling at you all the time, you start to think to yourself like, all right, maybe this is just normal. Maybe. But then you get around somebody who they're nice to you, they don't yell, they kind. When they upset with you, they don't call you out your name. You start to think like, what have I been putting up with all this time? And then that's when this Queen of Wands energy kicks in, where you realize, like, that's when you realize your worth. Like, look, I found out that I ain't got to put up with this no more. I found out that there is better out there. I found out that I deserve better. Okay? Okay. So, Scorpio, I really love this for you guys, okay? You're finding your tribe, your identity, your worth, your value, okay? But you're going to kind of have to step out of your comfort zone, okay? That's what August is going to require you guys to do. Okay? Alright, so we're going to look at a likely outcome for the month of August for you guys before y'all's video carry on too long. Then I'll have to do a makeup reading for the rest of the zodiac signs. Okay. Alright, so we have the Ace of Wands in reverse. And we also have the Two of Wands. Okay, I'm going to pull another card, Scorpio. Okay, there we go. Okay, and the Seven of Wands. Okay. Okay, Scorpio. I say that you guys are like, okay, in the month of August, bless y'all's heart. I love y'all so much. But it's like y'all desire for change and desire for moving forward, your desire for new partnerships, things of this nature, things that are aligned with you. But with this Two of Wands, it's like you're confused as to if you should continue to put up with what you've been putting up with or move forward. Okay, it's kind of like Virgo's reading where they wanted to manifest better, they wanted to manifest change, but they were confused as to if they should try to make this better, the thing that they invested all their time into, or the person, or move forward to somebody else. So, Scorpio, just know whatever you decide to do, baby, I support you 100%. And I love you dearly. Just know that you're not alone and you are whole and complete by yourself. Okay? I always tell people if you confused between two people, choose you. Okay? If you confused between which job, choose to be your own boss. You hear me? Alright, so yeah, I'll go ahead and let you guys go so that y'all's video is like not too long. I pray that y'all took something very valuable from here, okay? But Scorpios, just know you don't have to settle. You don't have to put up with things that, like just know you have options, okay? Whatever job you're on, it needs to be because that's where you want to be. Whatever relationship or marriage you're in, it needs to be because that's where you want to be, not where you feel like you need to be. There's a difference, Scorpio, okay? Do you feel like you need this job or this person? Or do you want this job? Do you want this person, okay? But before I cut y'all's video off, I will say with this Queen of Wands, what helps me to feel more like myself and build my confidence up is one, having my own little hobby like these tarot readings. Okay, this is all me. This doesn't include my partners, this doesn't include my kids. This is all me. Okay, so I was saying the month of August, if you guys can just find something that you enjoy doing, something just for you. Okay. Also working out, exercising, jogging, walking, going out in nature, doing your affirmations. I am whole. I am complete. I am good enough. I am worthy. I am valuable. Okay. And yeah. Okay. So I'll go ahead and let you guys go. I pray that you guys took something very valuable from here. Okay. And yeah, if you like this video, be sure to like it. Also subscribe and click the bell button so that whenever I upload any other videos, you guys will have first-hand access to it. Okay. Sorry, Scorpios. I love you guys so much. I hope this was a big help to you. And yeah, I'll let you guys go. Until next time. Toodles!